I see how expecting the project to go faster than it's going to go creates these roller coasters of emotion where we get too much hope about the outcome of a particular project and then are crushed when it doesn't go very well. When we understand that this is a long-term assignment, then we're more realistic in our expectations, and the trick is to balance that with really going all out, to really hit the goal, hit the gong with every single opportunity.
That's true.
It's really hard.
That is really true. But it's possible.
Oh, it's definitely possible. What does it really mean to do it like we mean it, right? What does it really mean to put everything into it, to throw our hearts into it?
That's true.
So those are words that are tossed around, but what does it mean to actually do it? What does it look like to actually do it for real, not for pretend? What does it look like to walk the walk and not just talk the talk? This reminds me of what the Lynn-Body-Mind says. Is there anyone up there with any integrity enough to actually provide a collective restart? We're working on it.
That's true.
This body-mind, she just is feeling so completely done with this project. And she says, you bozos, you keep making the same mistakes over and over, and you're telling me that I should be more long-term in my thinking, and you're not doing the things that I have said are deal breakers to not have in place. These are deal breakers. We're doing things that are deal breakers for us to do, and we aren't doing things that are deal breakers for us not to do. And we see how the Transport Portal, she's in really rough shape too.
Yeah.
She's in really rough shape.
That's true.
And for the same basic reason is that we as souls are being arrogant, and we push the delivery system buttons, and the delivery system is broken down, so nothing happens, and we're pretending that, well, I've done my part because I pushed the button, and it isn't my responsibility that nothing's coming. And it is. And so we're working on this. We're working on this. I know that we as souls feel tired out and that there's never a rest, that when we're here in the bodies we're supposed to be working, and we know we're supposed to be working, and then we get into the control room upstairs and we're supposed to be working, and we know that we're supposed to be working, and then the refresh comes and we have to go into the body again and work and work and work and work, and there's no rest. And then last night when we're trying to figure out what to do, and we say, well, maybe what we need is a third a third setting where we're actually we can actually rest sometime, and then that's headed in the wrong direction, because we're supposed to be in a one up, one down cycle. That's how the problem of the spirit world becoming fluff started in the first place.
That's true.
So that's a thought in the wrong direction, but we are all tired, and so we're building strength, and building strength takes time, and getting into the game is a choice, but the choice has to be made in every moment. We have to choose now, and then choose now, and then choose now, and then continue choosing properly.
That's true.
That's the way it is.
That's true, while focusing on all the other things.
Right. While juggling the knives.
That's true.
And balancing the plates and riding the unicycle.
Blindfolded.
And trying to learn to fly.
That's true.
But other than that, we've got it mastered.
That's true.
And so we say to the body-mind, we're so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can do better. I know I can do better. I know I can do better. And she says, it's kind of like sometimes people don't wake up until they lose the thing that they're not valuing properly. And I feel like Pan again right now, and I'm saying, look, honey, that's a mistake you can't undo. That's a choice you can't back up from. A physical body, once gone, is gone. It's just gone. You're not going to be able to back that one up.
That's true.
But look at Luce. Is he working hard?
No.
He's not breaking a sweat.
Luce. Luce. Luce.
What? What?
What are you supposed to be doing right now?
Something with these two wires.
Yeah, that's true.
Just kind of like put them together and wrap
Yeah,
them
it's starting to
around
feel
each
good.
other.
Yeah.
Maybe I just find wires that have been cut and wrap them back together. That doesn't seem right.
No, but you were on the right track when you were holding the two wires.
Maybe I'm supposed to
Here's something I know. That when you hold two wires, they zap, and they create a little electrical zap. It's the principle that Frankenstein's monster was based off of reanimation. Maybe I'm in the wrong direction. But I can see you holding those two wires, and that feels
Yes.
right. And then I see them go together, and I see the little zap zap, and then when you went to put them, like repair them,
that
felt
right.
wrong. So if we back up to holding the two wires and the zap, and I know that when you stretch really long, you get that blue wire look and you zap zap.
That's true.
Maybe it has to do with that.
Maybe.
I'm going to keep moving these lies, but
Well, stretching long keeps coming up over and over again.
that's true, especially in the last couple days. Wow, I didn't notice how short I was.
We're all too short. Well, this is that problem that Ra was talking about overnight, that at these times, often we say what we need to do is go to the next larger size of physical dimension
Right, that's
and
true.
start addressing the non-physical, but that we're so small to them that they just brush us off like ants. They don't
That's
listen
true.
to us at all.
That's true.
And the presences are so big, we have virtually no impact on them, virtually none.
That's true.
Stretch long. What now? And again, I'm being shown how it looks like we're standing on a rock, and we can tell that this rock might be surrounded by molten lava
That's
or
true.
something like that. Where we are isn't working, and every single direction that I look down into is worse, not better.
That's true.
Waving the learner's permit. What now? I don't know what the answers are.
I don't know.
And here's Ra at the microphone, so I'll give him the microphone. And I'm starting to feel like Ra again, and I don't know what the answers are, but I do know that there are answers, and that if we keep working, that we will take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and 2 steps forward and 1 step back. I'm sure of that. But that we will get there, and the key is to keep working and to stop doing the things that are so harmful. That's crucial. We have to stop that. That's not okay. It's not okay. And we see how the transport portal vessel, whatever it is really despairing, and this portal is really despairing, and we can't help but notice that we're the common ingredient at those 2 levels, and we need to change. We need to change.
Oh, that's true. We are the common ingredient.
Right.
That's so simple, and I had never put that puzzle piece together. How crazy.
And there's one thing that we go back and forth on, is that that transport portal down there, she had students. She's some kind of spiritual teacher, and she had students, and we were acting like body snatchers, not classically, but we weren't.
And not on purpose,
well, when we asked for show of hands of the transport portal souls, how many had even read the soul contracts? I'd say 3% had read the soul
3%.
contracts. and that none of them had read the owner's manual,
Oh, no, no.
and that they didn't even have any interest in learning about the ambient challenges of the life.
No,
How
that's
is
true.
that relevant was kind of the attitude. And
That's true.
while they were working to manifest the divine plan, that's body snatching. That's body snatching. And then this body mind shouted down to them during a session,
Oh, that's true.
basically unionize.
Yeah, that's true.
Stand up for better working conditions, basically.
That's true.
And they all just quit.
Oh, that's true.
And instead of standing up for better working conditions, they just quit.
Oh, that's true.
So was that a mistake? I don't know.
I don't
actually
know.
don't know. I don't know. Go on.
Game theory would say that was what needed to be said.
It was what needed to be said, but then everybody quit, and then the transport portal herself, like the central presence down there, that teacher, now she's despairing.
That's true.
If that was an error, then we can correct it.
That's true.
Let's try to correct it. And all the errors that we have made in this entire process. And let's focus on the errors that we've made in the transport portal, just kind of as like an experiment or a test.
Yeah.
Let's intend to correct all the errors that we've made in the transport portal and see if any of those people come back. And maybe that will, remember how that, I'm being shown how that transport portal main person, like she was the teacher, and then there were two others who were like her closer students or something like that.
That's true.
And if those two were still there, she would, I think, take heart again.
That's true.
So let's just observe that kind of like as a barometer and intend to correct our errors so that at least those two closest followers of that teacher down there, at least those two come back.
That's true.
Let's see if we can do it. I think I see someone coming.
I do. As if from far away.
Yes.
That's true.
As if coming in and saying, tell me that again. Run that by me again.
That's true.
There's something that I know I've missed. Run this by me again. And I can see that teacher, the transport portal herself, explaining something, and it's something basic, but she's doing it with patience and with love.
That's true.
I think that it's helping her, trying to explain to this person who may or may not change his or her mind, but trying to explain to this person is helping the teacher herself remember, wait a minute, this is true. She's saying the things that she said 1,000 times before, that she knows to be true from personal experience, and as she's saying them, she's reminding herself, wait a minute, this is true.
That's true.
We do actually have choice in every moment.
That's true.
We do actually control our attitudes.
That's
we are
true.
actually in control of our choices.
That's true.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That's true.
She feels better.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that other person is going to stick around. I could be wrong.
I wouldn't bet on it.
But the teacher herself feels better.
That's true.
Well, I feel that Steve and Hank are kind of like showing up at the transport portal, just kind of like touching
I see that.
the button, like
That's
we're
true.
Here, and then going back down.
That's true.
And I see Asha and Betty Jean making we're here motions, like
that's true.
Just kind of like rattling the walls. We're here. We're here.
We're here. That's true.
And when we run these cables all up and down the whole pillar, they're running through the transport portals. So as we kind of pull on the cables, it's as though we also are saying, we're here, we're here, we're here.
That's true.
We're here. She looks better.
That's true.
Luce, I think if I just kind of like line myself up down the center of the pillar and be a wire that electricity flows through, somehow it will help.
Oh, that's true. Waving a learner's permit.
Boy, big wave, because we're stinking at this. We're stinking at this so badly. And no one else is even playing the game.
That's true.
So we stink at the game and there isn't anyone else even playing.
That's true.
But this is how we get better.
That's true.